Hey there, welcome to another episode of Eve News, Weather, and Sports. It's May 11th, 2026. I'm Mike Azrai, and let's get right down to it. Few things to go over. Fanfest has, well, maybe not officially begun as in terms of presentations, but it's definitely ongoing right now. This evening, there's already been events, and over the next week, there will be. I recommend that you follow Eve's YouTube or Twitch, and once the real FanFest begins to see various things that are going on, I'll try to have a link to at least their Twitch channel and maybe their YouTube channel as well down below, just so you can follow, because it will be done by the time I talk to you next. CCP does put on a good show, but they are no longer CCP. There's a link to an article down below saying Hilmar's just tired of trying to tell people, no, the other CCP, we are not the Communist Chinese Communist Party. Which is funny because the Chinese Communist Party do not refer to themselves as CCP, nor does it work that way in Icelandic, but they have enough crossover and that sort of thing that they decided to undergo a name change after they've had their sale from Pearl Abyss to their new investors. And so, as of now, the devs or the company that runs Eve Online is called Fenris Creations. Fenris being the wolf that is part of Ragnarok at the end of the world. Norse mythology, and I'm not talking about any Thor movie on this one, okay? In addition, seeing as it has been sold, one of the investors into Eve Online now has been revealed to be Google DeepMind, which is the major AI project of Google. And it's the one that's actually managed to beat grandmasters at chess and chess. And it'll be interesting to see if they actually set some of the AI free in Eve. It'd be scary to see what it'll do if it does artificial learning from us. But that's neither here nor there. Speaking of AI, over the past few weeks, I've had a chance to actually try out the Aura AI in game. And it's interesting in how it specifies and answers the questions in relation to where the player is, or what they've lost, or what they've enjoyed flying. So it actually hones in on that sort of thing. I was chatting or exchanging notes with some of the devs, one of the devs, and saying they're going to have to rewrite a lot of the AI once they open Exordium, because that'll be when there's a whole bunch of new answers that none of the current answers that the AI has learned from will be applicable after the map changes and where players start changes. Some of the missions may be the same, but not the locations. And so this is something that the AI is going to have to learn new along with the rest of us. No, I haven't got any inside news on Exordium or anything like that. We will have to wait for news to come out during FanFest and see what develops from there. But I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. The map for it is impressive in a very artistic way. That would be the nicest way to put it, in that it's a very patterned, like a mandala type pattern, as opposed to the random scattering of stars. It makes you feel like you're in a very artificial environment when you look at that map, as opposed to the rest of the Eve universe, which looks like somebody flecked paint from a roller while painting the ceiling. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying that things uh, that are randomized look randomized. Also, the names of the systems, if you get a chance, go online, take a look at the image, or I'll try to remember to link that down below, but no promises on that one. And the names all are very interesting in the inner circle and in the outer wings of the four races. So it's going to be neat to see how that develops. Let's see. In the movements, the I can't read my own, Black Market Industry Alliance has completely closed down and shuttered. No major court movements to speak of. Everything was in the double digits, 20 to 90 thereabouts. So nothing really worth mentioning, not even housekeeping. Highest the for the traffic in Nullsec, the biggest place where kills were happening was 4 TAC HWOF 165 over 121. Low sec was Tama 368 over 357. High sec was Jita. Get this, remember Tama 368 ships. Jita 1,641 ships, 261 pods. Jita, people always say high sec is safe space. They're full of it. High sec is not safe. It's just a different kind of dangerous. And it's funny that low secers, you can talk to some of the vets, get nervous in high sec because there's so many people there and they can't keep track of it's not all blues or enemies. It's this mix of neutrals that if you start the fight, you're in trouble, but you don't know when they're going to start the fight. In NPC space, the most violent space was Mike Victor Uniform Oscar TAC Foxtrot with 46,897 ships blown up, NPC ships. That's an area owned by Dracaris. And again, there's a lot of changes coming in EVE Online. There are a lot of things that are happening this week and next. Uh, I didn't even get to mention that today the monthly economic report came out because I'm still trying to absorb it. So I'll try to remember to talk about it next week, but I needed more time for that. This is not an outside video because, hey, it's about 11 o'clock in the evening and it'd be dark. It would just be a voice in the darkness talking to you, which, given that this is a space game, it's probably pretty appropriate. But I thought I'd give you a look at my shining face. Until next week, we will all be, I'm sure, watching bits and pieces of Fanfest or waiting for the experts in Reddit and on the forums to tell us that it's great, bad, the worst thing that ever happened to the game, or the greatest thing that ever happened to the game, or both. How now, brown cow? I brought Kahlua back from Mexico. You have yourselves a good one. I will see you in about a week's time. Ciao, Bella.